Why does this one look like a vampire? I would have done that too. Hey there everybody, my name is Nick. If this is your first time here on my channel, how's it going? If this is not your first time here on my channel, welcome back. It is approximately 11:54 p.m. currently. It has been a long day, and it has been a day that since the second that I rolled out of bed, all I have wanted to do is roll right back into it. So I'm just hoping to the powers that be, or whoever else is listening, if anybody else is listening, if my cat is listening, I'm just hoping that the movie that we're going to watch is just going to leave me sitting there like,
brilliant, incredible, amazing.
So the movie that we are going to be watching today is 2024's Cuckoo. I had a discussion with somebody on how you actually pronounce that word because there was a debate as to whether or not it was cuckoo or cuckoo, and multiple online dictionary things where it'll actually speak the word out loud have confirmed that it is called Cuckoo. And that makes sense because when I announced that I was going to be watching this movie, all of the comments were like, oh my god, I saw this in theaters and it was crazy. It was just so perplexing. It was strange. It was Cuckoo. So I am hoping that it is going to be an absolutely bonkers film. What do I know about this movie? I know that this movie stars Hunter Schafer, and I know that this movie stars Dan Stevens. So I don't know whether or not this would be considered an indie movie. Probably not. I don't know. And the reason that I say that is because I don't believe that this had like a super widespread theatrical release. So I'm assuming it was just sort of like a limited run and it wasn't in theaters very long, but that's sort of the nature of the game these days when it comes to movie theaters. Basically, if you want to see it on the theater screen, you have to get in there as soon as humanly possible because you will blink and it will be gone. Before we start this movie, I just have to give a little bit of a disclaimer. Whether or not I am a channel that has 5,000 subscribers, 32,000 subscribers, several million subscribers, I want this to be a safe space, a getaway for people, and that includes all of my trans followers. Please do not leave negative comments about trans people because it will be removed, it will be blocked, it will be reported. I will contact the National Guard, the FBI, the CIA. I will get the Avengers involved. I will get Hydra involved. If you got views that don't align with me, that's fine. Please do not leave that in the comments because I do not want other people seeing that. I want everybody to walk away from my videos either disgusted or with a smile. Please be respectful. That is all I am asking. Okay, now that we've completed the trip to the principal's office, if you'd be so kind to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. This way you're notified for whenever I upload a new video. If you're interested in what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can catch up with me on both Twitter/X and Instagram. And if you're interested in seeing more content from me, you got two choices. Choice number one, you can check out my Patreon. The link to that is down in the description box below, where you'll get access to hundreds of movie reactions, many of which are not on YouTube. And if you don't want to stray too far from home, you do not have to, because I do have channel memberships, which you can check out, where I'm watching exclusive content such as Doctor Who and Torchwood and Bates Motel, and it's just, I don't know, it's really, really cool. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into Cuckoo. Mwah. Neon presents. Neon also did Long Legs too, right? Not these people reenacting scenes from my parents' marriage. Woo! What the hell? Are they feeling the Holy Spirit? What's going on? Not the ripping out the hair. Whoever that was looked like the one time I got food poisoning and shit the bed. Did someone just get punched or shot or something?
She's possessed.
Why is her ear moving like that? And she's like twitching and doing like, you know, the typical horror like thing that they do. Is she possessed? Is she turning into a werewolf? I don't understand. Ooh. Bavarian Alps, Germany. Oh, I know her. She was in Glass Onion and The Gray Man, I think. I hope he's gonna be nice in this movie, because he was not nice in Abigail. And he wasn't nice in The Guest, but he looked real good in The Guest. And he wasn't nice in The Rental. Oh, but he was nice in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
We have something for you. The original sketch.
What is that, a napkin? Can we stop with the sketches on napkins, please? It never ends up well.
Hey Gretchen, how are you holding up? I wish we could have spent a little more time together after the funeral, but I get it. You're all over Europe with your dad's family, huh? Don't forget you have a band that needs your voice. Anyway, I'm sending you the new mix.
Okay, so she's part of a band, and she is traveling across Germany with her family. That's the last place that I would ever want to be attacked and have to fight for my life while I'm halfway through pinching a loaf. Jesus Christ.
Beth? It's occupied.
You better hope that nobody throws some damn teeth over the door. No, no, no. They better not.
Gretchen, let's go.
I mean, normally in the videos that I watch, like, they do that underneath the stall, not over... wrong video. This is their house? This is their house that they're living in? Listen to the dog. The dogs never steer you wrong in these situations, ever. Look at this little car! Well, oh my god, look at this little car. This little car is so cute.
I'm your neighbor.
I have my hands full.
Oh,
Hi.
me too.
What? No, you don't.
Forgive me, my dear. I didn't mean to startle you.
What's that all about?
Dr. Bonemo is the medical superintendent of the local hospital.
The accent, though? I always love it when people are putting on other accents for movies and you could slightly hear, like, the occasional word that drops in that's their actual accent.
It has been decided that she's moving in with her father.
Why are they so fucking weird?
Under current residents, neither Gretchen nor Olivia are here.
Same.
Hi, Mom. It's good to hear your voice. Going with Dad was a bad idea, and I miss our house. I'm short on money, but I'm gonna try to come home soon.
So there's definitely like a lot of backstory going on that we do not know about yet. So I'm excited to see what that is. Why it's apparently super unexpected that she's moving in with the dad.
How would you like to come work for me at the resort?
I don't trust it, but what kind of resort? Like, is it fancy looking like this house? Because yes, the answer is yes.
Would you like to pay with cash or credit card?
That'll be 45 euros for a single room.
This one in the purple with the hairstyle that like came out of 1995 Roseanne. I like it.
You have to be polite and friendly, even if the guest is rude.
No, we need to abolish that whole bullshit thing in customer service of the customer's always right. If the customer is rude to me, I'm gonna be rude right back to the customer.
You're a little
He bought the hotel, and so the bungalows are basically in the front yard of his villa.
They're talking about Dan Stevens. He owns this entire resort.
How is your German coming along?
Not good.
How's your German coming along? She literally just moved in like 48 hours ago. Chill out.
I will be along to pick you up in 1 hour.
Oh, I have my bike.
No,
What's wrong with the bike?
it will be too dark on the country roads. You will help Beatrix with the peak times.
What? I thought we were going to split the evening shifts.
I don't want to have the debate with you. I have no idea what's going on. I have none whatsoever. This house is fucking stunning. Ah! I want it. So I'm wondering if like this little girl, is this like a stepsister? Did the dad remarry? What is that noise? What the Ugh. Wait a minute, what just happened? Why did it just start over again? Why does it keep doing that? What?
What happened to your face?
Your daughter seized and then scratched me like she was a cat in heat or something.
She's not my sister. She had a chance at getting one, but she ate her twin.
Or maybe she was hungry.
When one fetus dies, and then the surviving fetus absorbs the dead one.
Like in Malignant, although the other one, Gabriel, he wasn't dead though.
Here's my master key. And at 10 p.m. sharp, you lock everything up like I showed you.
Not her being literally, this is like day 2 of her employment and she's already, you know, covering other people, abandoning their shifts and stuff. But then again, she doesn't really seem to give a shit because she doesn't want to be here in the first place. Why does this one look like a vampire? I would have done that too.
May I see your ID or passport?
Interested for my name.
No, because this isn't 1947.
I'm Ed.
Hi, Ed.
From Gretchen.
Hi, Gretchen.
You should come to Paris.
lesbian. Lesbian.
What's up? Call the ambulance. Like, call someone.
Is this normal?
No, this is not normal. Well, it might be normal around here because everything seems to be off.
Gretchen,
Yes.
where's Beatrix?
She's got diarrhea.
I want you to lock the doors and wait for me. I will come pick you up right now.
Why is it so bad that she's here late?
Gretchen, listen to me carefully. I need you to lock the door.
What's outside? What are we trying to prevent from getting in? I need you to close the door before your neck starts pulsating like your little stepsister. Ugh. That's right, stay strapped. I'm just always so used to seeing Hunter Schafer riding a bike because she was always riding the bike as Jules and now she's riding the bike here. She needs to ride the bike the f back to where she came from because this place seems sketch. Not her leaving, and she didn't even lock the doors. She left the doors wide open. I mean, I get you don't want to be here, but... Why are we playing a flute? Did any of y'all have to learn how to play the recorder back in school? Look up, girl. You're gonna run right into like a tree or something. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That just scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Y'all, I would have passed out. I would have fallen off the bike. I would have fallen off the bike. They would have killed me. That scared me. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Right now, please!
Yeah. Why the f is the emergency room door locked? Oh, she just busted her fucking face running into the door. Oh, you're bleeding a lot. Yeah, where's your knife? This might be shanking time, I think.
Well, I will cut you.
Where'd she go?
It's really important that your statement is as accurate as possible. The receptionist, she stated that she did not see any woman in the parking lot. May I suggest we change the last part into the woman stood there?
You're really sitting there as a police officer telling her, maybe we should change the end of what you saw. Well, I mean, that's typical police behavior, never mind.
You're the victim of a prank.
Would you like to be the victim of my foot up your ass? Like what?
Did somebody hit you?
No, I fell.
Did you fall or you just sort of like ran straight into the glass?
It might be childhood epilepsy. Cause itself isn't life-threatening.
So they think that she's got epilepsy? Well, we know that it ain't epilepsy, but you know, I don't know, it's like weird with the throat. It was like a rooster with the
Has there been a stressful event?
What? Okay, I don't understand because it seems like Hunter Schafer isn't supposed to be here, almost like she's not welcome. So has she been like ostracized from the family at some point or something?
I'm coming back home. I got the money.
She's planning on stealing the money to flee back home.
What happened to you?
Jesus.
Who are you to be asking me this question? I don't know you.
I'm police investigator Henry Lando.
That's nice.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
See, I don't like the way he paused before he said incident. Very condescending.
I don't want to talk to you.
I think there's something wrong with my air conditioning.
Okay. Why don't you call an HVAC technician and have them deal with that?
I'm checking out.
Oh, that's the vampire chick. She looks different when she's not dressed like Jack the Ripper.
You didn't charge me. Don't I have to pay for the room?
She don't give a shit. She's looking to scissors. She doesn't care about charging you for the room. Ooh. Yes.
You're coming?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Oh, to Paris? Well, I mean, I guess this is one way to, I mean, I don't know where she's from. I'm assuming she's from America based on the lack of an accent, but hey, this seems to be a viable option for you to get back to, or at least closer to where your end goal is. Yeah, this one just looks like she just came out of like the 80s or the 90s, and I'm a real big fan of that. Also the coloring choices for her outfits, I like that too. Yeah, she cleaned y'all out.
And then the woman went into that weird pink bungalow. I wasn't going in there.
Was she talking about the woman that was chasing her or the woman that vomited all over the pop cans?
It's happening again, isn't it?
Why are we time looping again? What is going on with time? With the throat. What is that? Okay, so now we have crashed. She just keeps getting f***ed up. Also, being upside down like that is just never a good look for anybody. Like, Golden Girls taught me that. You never want to look like face down because then your face hangs, which is why in movies when like you always see people on their side and they're sleeping peacefully, I don't believe it because your face droops. I don't believe it. What, Kayako? What the f was that? Oh, we got the creepy ghost lady. She threw her! She threw her! What is, why? Ooh, I don't know. It's so funny because a bunch of the comments I was mentioning in the beginning of the video when I announced that I was gonna be watching this, people were like, oh my God, it's crazy. But a lot of people were like, well, it's kind of like that Drag Race girl where she's like, I don't know what the hell she's saying, but I am living or whatever it is. It's basically like that. Visually, people seem to have loved watching it, but have no idea what is happening. Busted, she looks busted. I don't like it. And normally with Dan Stevens, I would like it, but this, I don't like it. I don't like this.
Are you putting your slashed skin back together yourself?
Sir, what is wrong with you?
I would stay home. I wouldn't want to get hurt even more. As if I was stuck in a loop.
Stuck in a loop. So I'm wondering, both time that we saw the weird time shit happening, she was outside of the house and he did not want her traveling at night, all that jazz. He was gonna come and pick her. I don't know. Is it something having to do with being outside of the house?
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep in the bed?
Gretchen, I got work to do.
Please don't leave.
You'll be fine.
Aw, she's scared. Be a parent. She's scared. She quite clearly doesn't want to be here alone.
What if she comes back?
Gretchen, stop it.
Look at her face. Her face looks like you fucking stepped on silly putty. Look at the face.
You stole money from her Kernish and then you ran away with a complete stranger.
Well, these things did happen.
I told you to come see me.
Who the f is this now?
Identify yourself!
I saved your life. I saw the woman.
Okay.
You saw her and you didn't tell anyone. They think I'm crazy.
I need you to help me find that woman. She's wanted for murder, and I expect her to come for you again.
This woman is wanted for murder, and you proceeded to not tell anybody else and instead let everybody fucking gaslight her and think that she's the crazy person, but there is this crazy bitch just trying to kill her and you knew about it?
Clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
Dr. Bonomo says, music, no more.
It's just music.
Now, I'm not a doctor, so I can't speak to whether or not what they just said, if that's accurate or not, that she's not allowed to listen to any sort of music because it could trigger seizures, but I never heard anything like that.
A month ago, a married couple had rented this cabin.
Is it the cabin that vampire person said that she saw the vomiter walking into?
A blonde woman's voice had a hypnotic effect on the man.
The hypnotic effect, is it whatever the time loop is?
His wife had choked on her vomit.
A lot of vomit in this movie.
A half-naked woman came into the reception and she wasn't responding to anything.
Yep. So that's a different woman?
Where was she staying?
Okay, so the detective guy, when he told that story, he's referring to a different case. And then there's this one, and then the one that was in the opening. I don't know if that's related as well. I don't know.
I didn't know stakeouts were gonna be so boring.
Girl, what did you think a stakeout was? I've never done a stakeout, and I would imagine that 99.99% of a stakeout is literally just sitting there staring, waiting for something to happen. Is this the correct person?
Was machst du hier?
That's the weirdo that you're trying to drop a low on. Give that back. She needs her one and only weapon. Oh no, not
It's happening again.
Okay, so he's looping, but he's like within doors, so maybe it doesn't have something to do with being outside of the doors. I don't know. I don't. Like, what is going? Like, am I drunk? Am I drunk? That was very scary. I like how this movie is basically like 75% me just being confused and having no idea what the hell I'm watching, and then the rest is like trying not to shit my pants. What is that in her hand? Ew. What is that? What was that? What? Oh, what the f? What? Flaming bag handgun? What? Like, what is that? It's like drool or something?
Now, I brought you something. I know that you will like this.
Is he like a cult leader? Why is he always at their house? Don't you have a job to do? Go do work somewhere.
I went out last night.
Where did you go?
The resort. I was with Trixie.
Mattel?
Why is there nobody working the reception after 10?
It's a good question.
Why did you bring us here?
Your parents are planning
A new resort, I know. Why do we have to live here?
Gretchen,
Because it's pretty outside?
calm down right now.
What? Are you summoning something from the woods?
You're here because your family belongs here.
I don't even really like them.
That's a fucking weird way to put it.
Gretchen, that's enough.
Yes, y'all are like drunk or on drugs or something. Everybody here seems to be fucking out of their mind.
Just so we're clear, you guys know you're nuts.
Gentleman knows when it is time to leave.
Yes, please leave. Go back to your fucking private island with Jared Leto, you weird-ass cult leader.
If there's anything that bothers you...
You bother me.
Oh, I leave your package just here.
That ain't my package.
It was your mother's stuff.
Wait, it was your mother. Oh, wait. Is her mother dead?
Yes, doofus.
Is her mother dead and she's just been talking to her voicemail?
I sold the old house, and I put the money in an account for you.
Well, he had that coming. Especially, like, I ended up in a hospital and I had to fucking, steal money out of the cash register in an effort to get back to where I want to be. And you're telling me that you sold my home and you have all of this money for me in an account and you didn't bother to... Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Van der Kern. My name is Anna. I'm calling you because of my sister Gretchen. Gretchen calls you when she feels bad, but you never answer. I can hear her from my room. If you get my message, I want you to call Gretchen back on the...
Wait a minute, who is talking? Her sister? Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. The last time that I was this confused was when I was watching Fergie try to sing the National Anthem.
You're packed. Do you even know how to drive?
I mean, the driving isn't really that hard to, like, understand the basic functions of it. There was a news article the day before yesterday about some 8-year-old girl taking a 20-minute joyride to Target.
Pick up some money for you at my house, and then I will drive you to the station. The last train leaves in 1 hour.
It's weird that you're helping me do this, but I don't trust that you would actually do that. Especially if you have to stop at your place first. No. He'll be like, come inside for, some tea. No! Okay, we've arrived at his house now.
You know it? A common cuckoo. Magnificent creature.
Y'all, I knew that referred to a clock. I had no idea that was a bird. A cuckoo bird? Why are you going in with him? Don't go in with him. He can bring the money back out to the car. The only reason that I would be going into this man's house is to study the curvature of his...
No. Come along now. I want you to...
What the f...
What are you doing? He's a cop.
Is he, though?
No, he is not.
I had a feeling.
They found out he was investigating a case he is personally involved with.
I'm assuming that he was probably investigating something that was going on this property, which involved somebody he cared about. What the f*** is that, a pool? What in the f***ing barbarian? I don't like that. What was that? What was that? What if, like... He just sprayed her in the face with poopery or something. Oh my god, y'all, this one time...
At band camp?
I was going to meet up with somebody. And I forgot to, like, put on cologne. And I was like, oh my god. It was, like, hot outside, so I was, like, sweating a little bit. I was like, oh my god. So I reached into my backpack, and the only thing I had was one of those travel things of the poopery. So I was just like, yeah, like, this is fine. So I did a little tiny spritz. I was unaware of how strong that shit is. For the rest of the day, everybody was just like, did you just come from taking a massive shit? Yeah, don't break your other arm.
These creatures can't speak like you or I.
Creatures.
When trained, their song can be dizzyingly persuasive.
So it's like creatures that he's controlling, that when they make those weird noises, they can persuade people? That's right, girl. She's smart. I mean, I would have fled already. Like, I would have waited until the sun came up and then got on my bike and just took off. But I like how resourceful she is. Oh! Rude. Are y'all gonna kiss? What is... Oh. So there's something with the flute that controls them? Wait, did the gross liquid come from her cooter? The creatures are rubbing juice on people? He's so weird. This man is so fine, but he's so fucking weird. Are they not affected if they have the headphones on? Which actually would make sense because the little sister, when she had her first episode, Gretchen did not get affected by it because she had the headphones on.
This one's mother wandered off my area of authority. She got nervous when this one left the nest before we had another offspring ready to replace her.
Okay, wait. He's breeding whatever these creatures are?
A sacred process that keeps an ancient creature alive and well.
What is it? Is it like a banshee? What is it?
Get Beatrix ready to conceive. Consider your mishap last night a dry run.
So he's taking like the women that work for him and he's using them to breed whatever these creatures are? And then he puts blonde wigs on them? Hey! Oh no. Yeah, stop. Banshee chick, help. Ooh, he got out. Shoot his ass.
Sorry, Charlie.
All right. We got his crazy ass down. Hey. Well, it was a creature, but I don't know if it was like evil.
I think they impregnate women at the resort.
It would seem that way. Sorry to all those women. This kitchen is hideous. Absolutely hideous. There is not a single color. This is just all white. Ugh. Jesus Christ.
Do you know what this bird is famous for?
I don't know. I didn't even know it existed 30 seconds ago.
No, not in here.
Can we stop? Can we stop with the vomiting? Oh, she's vomiting a lot.
Your parents spent their honeymoon here.
What? The parents spent the honeymoon there?
How old is your sister?
Are they trying to say that the little stepsister is like half creature? I hope that they have Gretchen on some sort of medication. She's on. She needs some sort of drugs because she's f***ed up.
The surrogate mother's distress grows in close proximity to the biological mother. Contact with the biological mother speeds up the process of the offspring's abilities significantly.
What? So she's like some weird little creature mixture baby, and the biological mother is coming to get her back or something? Is the biological mother one of? It's not the act. Who's the biological mother?
Brood parasites. They don't impregnate. They implant eggs.
Oh. They can persuade people with their weird little throat songs or something, but like for what purpose?
The sister of the young one and a rogue police detective.
I thought he was dead.
Es tut mir leid, Daniela.
What? Not them literally using the fucking Wilhelm scream. Like, it's always funny when you hear it, but I feel like it's been around for so long, there's just like no excuse. It's too recognizable to use that. Just have some female on set to scream. Ooh, stab in the leg. He's gonna stab in the leg. I mean, shit. Oh, not twisting the knife. Isn't there, now that this just popped into my head because they said Brood, isn't there a scary movie called The Brood? I've never seen it, but I think that there's a movie called that. What? Well, there she goes again. Is that like she's hearing the call of the creature mother? Oh, yeah, it would seem. Here she comes. Crack, 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 crack-a-lackin'.
Say crack again.
Crack.
Ooh. She said you want your kid back, bitch? You better stop.
Cover your ears and stay close to me.
Okay, so as long as she can't hear the call, then she's not affected. Little rude ass little girl. You just need to find some earplugs or like noise canceling headphones. Look at this cuckoo bitch creeping up in the background. I mean, aren't you still sort of though if your ears aren't covered? Because she could just walk in here and start doing a weird screechy howling shit and then you're pretty much cooked. Oh, thank God it's like music. Imagine if it was like Elon Musk's audiobook on tape or something. I wouldn't know which is worse. I'm like, f you, bitch. Stop trying to kill me. Ooh, we're gonna push it over. We're gonna have a domino effect and crush the bad person, the demon, the creature, whatever the f it is. Oh, you poor little hybrid baby. Thinking Ian Stevens is your source of happiness, you're out. Your positive conclusion to the story. No, he's literally holding like an automatic rifle. Yeah, see, like, it's the fact that you have to keep fighting for your life when, like, half your shit is broken. Ugh.
I am not listening.
What you need to do is you need to go and stab her in the throat, sever the vocal cords so that she ain't screaming anymore. Ugh, damn, bitch, don't you need to take a breath? Yes! Ha! Now shut up! Oh, that was cool how the blood splattered on the screen. I like that. Oh. Yeah, you see, that's sort of the problem that I'm noticing in this movie is everybody, when they attack somebody else, they hit him like one time and call it a day. Dan Stevens would have been dead had we confirmed that he was dead the first time. Renegade Cop would have been dead had we confirmed he was dead the first time. What the oh, that's right, the wig. I was like, what is that? I really like the score in this movie. It's very spooky. It kind of reminds me a little bit, just a little bit, of the score from Silent Hill.
She's dead!
Where's your machine gun, my dear?
Why do I need a machine gun? Are you implying that me stabbing her in the throat wasn't enough?
She is supposed to be focusing on reproduction and breeding.
Our process here ensures that each new generation we breed is more powerful than the last.
Okay, so you're trying to build an army of these weird siren creatures? Why are we taking off the cast thing? Oh, because she needed the movement to be able to do sign language. The only, like, sign language I know is ARTTOP. I'm glad for her. Like, I mean, I get it that she sees her as, like, this innocent kid, but are we just, how are we planning on addressing the fact that she's half creature feature? Oh, so she's using her as cover, like, oh, well, this is your last little creature here, so if you shoot my ass, you're shooting her. I mean, aside from not immediately vacating the premises the second that she got here, she's very smart. Oh, so she, all right, so she's protecting Gretchen. Okay, well, thank you. I mean, I would have just shot, like, exactly. Neither one of you are getting out of here, so you might as well. Is it like a pull? Do you have to pull it open? Just ask her to, like, vibrate her trachea and shatter the glass or something.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
But to be fair, you know, she's been through it. She has been through it more than most within the last several days. What's going on with her? Was she escaping the hospital? Because, like, why is she still in her gown? Well, regardless of what she's up to, at least it seems to me that she's taking me away from all of this madness, so thank you for that. Okay. Let's discuss Cuckoo. Did I like it? Yes. Like, did I understand it? Absolutely not. This was basically recreating the feeling that you have when you get put under anesthesia and they tell you to count backwards from 10. Like, that little gap between 10, 9, 8, 7, that was this movie. That was an hour and 40 minutes of what we just watched. But I gotta give it credit, because despite the fact that it was a extremely strange and confusing movie, I did very much so enjoy that. I thought that everybody gave excellent performances, especially Hunter Schafer. I mean, not that we didn't think that she knew how to act, because we've watched Euphoria, and even if you can't act, being on that set, those lines and all of that stuff in Euphoria and having to do, I would cry too. Everybody else did really cool too, but whatever the fucking creature was, especially the one that was like chasing her around with the glasses, terrifying. The only critique that I would have with the creature and stuff would be, they do this sometimes in ghost movies when all of a sudden, like, the mouth becomes longer. It makes sense for certain movies, I guess. Like, if you think of something like Jennifer's Body, when Jennifer kills and how her, like, mouth extends and opens super wide, it makes sense within that context. But the way that it was, I mean, and thankfully it was only briefly used in this film, but the way that it was sort of used, I refer to it as, like, the stutter scare when the mouth like is like closed and all of a sudden it's just like immediately within a single frame is all of a sudden stretched. It looks a little CGI and silly to me when that happens. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a movie that does that a lot is The Curse of La Llorona. We ain't gonna talk about that, but they do that a lot in that movie. This will definitely be a film that I'm going to research a little bit to make sure that I'm fully understanding it, but I will say that my reaction, my takeaway after watching this movie matches exactly what everybody else was saying in the comments of, I don't know what she's saying, girl, but I am living. Because yes. Let me know what you guys thought about Cuckoo down in the comments, and I will see you for the next one.